Hey everybody, it's Sprinkles.
And it's Manic.
Welcome back to
Sprinkles and Manic.
Yay!
Woo! Today,
we're dealing with this melodrama.
Oh, very...
I care not for this Spr&nic.
Oh, dang! Wow! That's not very nice.
You can leave.
Objection sustained.
Alright, let's get back into our very intense court case.
We're gonna cross-examine Lotta, who just gave us a brand new testimony.
Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Ooh, that last statement.
I saw it clear as day. Man on the boat. Oh, it's the same statement she made.
She added it to her thing.
Okay.
Well, what about the other man?
Objection! You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can.
Oh.
Wait,
what? So now we do, I guess, get a penalty for pressing because we were told we were told to, that's it? So that's the only statement we get. Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Alright. So that's it. That's the only statement. That's it.
I mean, that at least makes it easy to figure out what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Alright, so we have to present something.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just a question of what. So something... Let's look at everything we have, because it's been a while. So, we have our attorney's badge.
Of course.
Lotta's camera, set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected, faces the lake.
Wait, there were two noises heard, right?
Yes. 2 gunshots fired, she said.
So there should be 2 pictures.
There should be, yes. In theory.
If I present the camera...
Would that contradict what she's saying right here, though?
Oh, fuck. Well, you can't see it in the photo.
That's true. But, so is she claiming... She's seemingly claiming that she saw more than just what we see in the photo. That this is what the photo is showing, but she saw it clear as day. You should, yeah, if you want to check, so you can press enter to check that.
Mm-hmm. Where was the boat? The boat went over here, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you see my mouse?
Yes, I can.
No.
I can.
Oh. Okay. So it's going like this, right?
Because then it zooms
like
back,
here.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. But it was also foggy.
That's true.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate it too much. You can't see it in the photo.
Oh.
Huh.
So you're just saying, like, the ideas... Yep. Straightforward as that?
How
I mean, the only reason I'm interjecting is you took a logical leap.
Which leap?
Like, it never says, she just says she sees it clear as day.
Oh, okay.
She's not saying she sees it clearer than the photo. You haven't presented the photo.
Oh, okay, so she's just saying, I saw it clear as day. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Crap.
Well, I mean, I think what Dean's saying then is just that we should try the photo. Because we don't know that she saw
is
anything
that-
other than what we see in the
If you
photo.
can't see, like, if the photo's blurring, how could she see better than a camera lens?
Right, and the camera has a zoom lens on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the game cares about that, but I care about that.
Yes.
Zoom lenses see a lot more stuff. I can confirm that. I own one.
That's
yeah.
kind of the point of them.
Yeah. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do
This
it, makes me
photograph.
laugh.
Look at this graph.
Look at this giraffe! The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
Okay, so I was on the right track.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That
Bless.
is foggy.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct?
I was totally right.
Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth? How?
What? Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How he was...
Now I'm scared of pressing. I'm like, ah.
I think you're
Are we
good.
still gonna
You're
get
safe
penalized
now.
for
Yeah,
it?
no, I think you're good now because you found a contradiction. So,
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You use binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
this one better be good. Hold it! So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me.
Rip.
Poor Phoenix. Your camera.
Yeah, it's got an automatic...
Objection. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
Ah, she's not letting her answer any of my questions. Hold it! Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that?
Ugh.
I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection. The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But to know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Oh, the difficulty really ramps up.
Yeah, this case is hard.
Yeah.
You guys won't let me lose it, right?
Well, I mean, bear in mind, if you lose it, they just take you back to right where you were. Like, you just restart again. There's not any real consequences.
Oh.
Be sure to save before if you're going running.
If you
low
think
on
you're
health.
about to lose, just save right beforehand, and you're fine. You can just jump right back in. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? I mean... Yeah?
Weren't you just
Because
saying
you
got
earlier
to
you always
lose.
press further?
Well, one, now I'm scared. Two,
Von Karma will do that.
I'm just gonna
Save. Yeah, that's fair.
Valid.
And three, remember what I was saying about the camera, right?
Yeah.
And she said there were 2 shots heard, correct?
She did, yes.
Okay. So, because there were 2 shots, there should be 2 photos. So I think it's absolutely relevant to the case.
Yeah.
In terms of evidence and proving Edgeworth was not the killer.
Right, that's fair.
Because Edgeworth thinks someone else killed
the guy, yeah.
the guy. But we have to
I think
get
so,
there.
Oh,
Suicide.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. Well, that's still someone else besides Edgeworth killing the man.
Maybe it was an assisted suicide.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Maybe it was Lotta with a sniper.
Oh, man! Plot twist. Jeez.
But we have the bullet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Sniper pistol.
All right.
So what I'm thinking is that...
In any case, it does sound like it would be useful to know more about the camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna press further.
This is make it or break it time.
I know! Don't stress me out,
The
bro.
camera's of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. My favorite is when Phoenix makes these bold claims like this and he's completely bluffing. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Key to the entire case is this camera.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you.
Hold it! Miss Hart,
The camera was pointing out to the lake.
there's a couple other confusing things. I mean, it
Yeah.
triggers from sound.
Yeah, and that doesn't make any sense. That didn't make sense to me from...
Yeah.
I think I might have said that in a previous episode, too.
Yeah, it's
But,
definitely
like-
weird.
Yeah.
What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh?
Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
Okay, so if there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
It wouldn't. What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog, but you say you clearly saw him?
I did, yeah.
Enough! There's no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Aw, Phoenix is so determined to save his boyfriend.
We're back at the
So,
beginning
oh yeah,
here.
this is the...
Oh, it's the beginning.
Yeah, we cycled.
You know what that means.
It means there's
Nobody loves me.
something in there that you gotta present on. Most likely the new statement that she added.
Wait, I didn't mean to press
Oh,
that.
that's all good.
Wait, she added a new statement?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one about the, she said,
Set up.
I set up the
meteors.
camera to take pictures of meteor showers. That was after you pressed her further that she added that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... But it wasn't.
Well, it's set up to take a picture when a loud noise is detected and it faces the
And
lake.
it's
Yeah, so... You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
It says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing? I don't know. Well, the murder.
Well, why would she have
Why
been there
would she be
before the murder?
I
Was
don't
there
know.
anything going on that she would have wanted to take a picture of? You can check your court record.
Oh. I forgot about Gordy.
Gordy!
Gordy.
We love Gordy.
Can I should
you-
I present that?
I
you
mean,
want
if
to,
you
I
think
mean.
that's what she was doing. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Take that! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see, a proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Well... Freaking heck!
like, why do they keep making me prove things?
The camera, right?
At
That's
least
it
worth
was-
a shot.
That's probably what I would think.
It's the best the murder weapon!
The best guess I have.
My
Because it
attorney's
was
bad.
pointed, yeah. Yeah, because that would make the most sense, right?
I would think so. Because the basis is he's saying you had it pointed at the lake. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
When were we joking? We were never joking.
That the witness was trying to photograph
Right, it's just a
Gordy, the
joke.
lake monster.
Take that! The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. I did not remember that, but... Well... You were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order, order. I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are y'all lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she succinctly said, so what? It changes in nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat that whole time. Cross my heart, I hope to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do or die.
On the next episode, man.
Whoa.
We're do or dying on the next episode. We're leaving you on a cliffhanger.
Bum, bum, bum. Tune in then. Like and subscribe. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.